Elijah. You don't want to miss it. Got the dopest guess and we kick it. Stay lit like the night before Christmas. Tony and Duke, best in the business. Watch him get it. Go to YouTube, search IBNX Radio, the Lit Network. Entertainment guaranteed. Have you laughing to you? Because we lit. That right, we lit. You know we lit. We lit, we lit, we lit. Tony and Duke stay lit. Turn it up, they lit. Start the show, they lit.
Woo! I like that. Woo! At the end. This is Duke Des doing the Lit Network.
It's your girl, Tony Dominique, the one and only, the celebrity, ATL.
I don't have no special handle. It's just Duke Des doing on every social media platform.
Well, I was, in a group of people, and we all had nicknames.
And you a celebrity?
I was a celebrity because I was just like all extra.
What's the other? Give
time.
us like the other 2 or 3 names. What's the other nicknames they had in that group?
I mean, they like traditional nickname. You always got like a diva in there. You always got, just traditional nicknames all over.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to her crew with all the nicknames. So y'all don't hang out no more? Everybody grown, got kids, got shit.
No, the crew is still the crew. It's out there. It's living. It's thriving. It's doing its thing. I'm not as active as I used to be.
Did y'all have to pay membership dues?
You do have to pay your membership.
That sounds like a biker's club. So that
It
means it was a
is.
lot of bike dick slinging.
It
I'm
is.
telling you, if you listen, that's one thing I don't play. Don't pull up on me on no bike, cuz. I don't
On
care
a
if I
bike?
gotta go in this direction. I'm busting the left. My girl ain't about to ride past you. You looking cool. You give her the eye. Like, this where you need to be on back of this. You all
You ain't
in
gonna
there.
get on the back of no bike.
Man, listen, first thing, I don't ride bikes, okay? That's one thing that I just don't, I'm not part of that cool club. I'm very cool in a lot of areas. Bike's not one of them.
Are you like that's just not your thing?
No,
or
no,
is
no.
it like,
If I could go to a salt flat and
Would
not
you-
have to drive around and ride around other people that's driving
You
on the
good.
road, I'd ride a bike. If it was like National
I
Ride
feel
Your
like
Bike
you,
Day
but you look
only.
real cool and like a little Harley. It's
You know
like
what I'm
a
saying?
big
Like,
body.
I'm not scared of the bike. I just don't respect the fact the way that people drive and ride around bikes.
Oh,
People
okay.
drive crazy.
So it's
They
a
don't-
safety thing.
Yeah, and I've seen too many people really get their ass tore off the frame on bikes, and I just feel like
I've seen a lot of
you know.
people. My dad used to ride a bike. He
Yeah.
fell off, broke his leg.
my
I've seen
cousin,
some
I saw him
people-
I'm talking about, I
real
could see
jacked
him.
up.
I'm like, all right, there go Tiger. He
There's
on the way here.
obviously some people, out and about in the community, the
Yeah.
Bikers Club community, that have lost their life on a bike. So
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one of my old clients, he wound up shaving his own head or whatever, but one of my old clients wound up making a left, turning to the Kroger's in a car instead of
There's no S on Kroger.
Kroger. Okay, you're right about that. But, it wasn't even his fault. He did everything he could do. He had a helmet on and everything, but the impact was just too much for him.
Because it's something hitting you. It's a whole car hitting your body. Like there's no
The
casing
impact of the
around
car,
it.
that's one thing. You coming up and then hitting the pavement, that's a whole nother thing.
Hey, there's nothing around you to
His whole,
protect you.
he had so much internal bleeding. He had hemorrhaging. He started getting swelling on the brain. It was just a lot, man. It's just, if I've wrecked a couple cars, no majors, but I've just bumped. That little bump, if you're on a bike, it'll end it just like that.
Right. Especially it hit your back tire. You be done flew
And then
off.
you hit a slick. You might hit a slick, and that's where oil and water mix. You might have a car that was driving a certain amount of ways, and it has an oil leak issue. If it was raining earlier, it's a lot of just too many different things. Then when it start raining excessively, you can't ride the motherfucker. So if you stuck somewhere, now you got to go pull up under an overpass. I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm gonna be in a cool sports car. Super fucking cool,
I
super
don't
fucking
want.
fast.
If I ever got a bike, I don't want a bike. I want like one of those like 3-wheelers.
Now I do want
The little
that,
sprinters.
but I'm in a car. I'm in a shell. I'm in something.
I mean,
If
it's still like it's still open.
Well,
but,
it
like,
is open, but the way they
I want
done
one of those because
designed
that community is getting a lot.
Well,
of,
it's
lot of
considered a
licks
bike.
and a lot of-
it's considered
Yeah,
a bike.
anything 3 wheels or less, you got to get your
Well,
motorcycle
anything
license
you need to wear a helmet for, and with that you have to have a helmet because it doesn't have a true cage to it. But the way they design it, if it rolls over, it has so much stuff that kind of goes a little bit over your head, you'll slightly be covered, but not enough. So anything you need to wear a helmet for is considered a bike.
I don't
I'm
know.
okay with that. I'm so secure, I might wear a
I
helmet
want
in a
one.
car.
I think we should get a Lit Network one.
Bike. I was watching something on Netflix.
3-wheel motion.
I was watching. You talking about
Yeah.
the T-Rex or the T-Rex? I was watching something on Netflix. It's called Dropping Cash, and them cats be going, ballers and different people. That's
I mean,
in the
that
industry.
it's a whole Atlanta community
It's-
that go out and they show and they have it.
I think they're super cool. Like I like to go to the bike clubs and the car shows and different things like that. I like to watch it, and I like the drag race. I'm big on drag. I grew up doing it with my dad and my uncles. So I like fast cars. But bikes, unless I'm on a stretch where it's just me, the bike, and my opponent or whatnot, I'm really not interested in riding around them. I think it's super free. I get it. You know what I mean? But I'd rather not, you know.
Okay, I feel you.
I'm just not that thugged out. You know what I mean?
I feel you. He ain't ride no bike, shouter, so don't be trying to holler at him if you a bike rider.
Nah, and if you're a bike rider, don't pull up on me if I got a young lady in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying? You trying to stunt on me with your new bike, with your 1200 Hayabusa, and you see me in my Honda Accord V4. Next time I'm gonna get some tinted windows so you
That
can
was
stay
real
out of our
specific.
business.
That sound real personal. That was so
Yeah, I don't be
specific.
liking it because then when they get next to you, why you revving up your engine? You ain't even going nowhere. You nim. I'm like, oh, this nigga here trying to take
That's how
my
it
girl.
sounds to you?
He
Nim,
trying to
nim,
take.
nim?
All I hear is come over here, girl. Girl, you need to come over here.
So that's the SOS code?
Yeah, like what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? We on Jimmy Carter at the light in Satellite in Singleton, and you just nim. You ain't even you at the light, nigga. Okay, cool. I see what you doing.
Nim.
Nah, I'm not with it. I don't
And
want
on
them
that
around.
note, we gonna play the first song tonight with his nim. We gonna nim to No Cap by being. I don't know if his name is BNYCE or Bice or. I'm gonna need a pronunciation when you sing your.
Be nice.
It might be Benice.
Be nice.
Be nice.
That's a slang when you drop the
Be
I at the Y,
nice? Okay.
it makes it masculine. So you're really not nice. You're really gangster with it, but it's
Okay,
nice.
well,
I
we'll
don't
go
know.
with Be
It's like
Nice
when bad is
music.
good is bad. I don't know.
We'll go with Be
Shout out
Nice
to that
music.
guy. We lit.
We're gonna get him an interview one day.
Stunt so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. I don't ever stop the grind, no. Me and my niggas, we be in Paris. Jay Kanye, I'm in beast mode. Call me King Kong, I'm a beast though. Empty the clip, then I reload. Then hit the block, watch for the ops. I gotta stick to the G code. All of my niggas, they train the bus. Stay with the Hulk, call me dangerous. I be out here catching flights. You in front seat on a city bus. She let me hit the first night. Now she always with me in the guts. I call her planners, cause of the way she be busting nuts. I'm on my way to the top. Ain't talking money, don't waste my time. Shorty so thick, I call her Robin. I just wanna see if we can blur the lines. The way her ass move, I told her go on and park it. Put it in reverse, I have her leaking like a faucet. Say she from Miami, but she live in California. Got her ass mad fat like she from Atlanta, Georgia. The way my fingers itching, I know that I need that paper. Tell shorty to run this package for me, and I see her later. Street niggas, they fuck with me. Spanish mommies be loving me. The reason your wifey don't come home at night is all because of me. Diamonds on me, we ballin'. Never gonna catch me falling. They say gangsters move in silence, so I don't do too much talking. Pull up in that Maybach and pull off in that Wraith. Hit your chick from the back and come all on her face. She say, yeah, daddy, I like that. I wanna lick the whole plate. I said, baby, call me Tony, cause that head you give is great. She be rockin' Fendi, but ice is what I prefer. Lift my wrist, feel like Gucci, cause all I see is burr. VVS diamond, big gas all on my wrist. Frozen loyalty chain dancing on my chest. Told her if she top me off, I'll make that ass a star. Word to 50 Cent, man, bitch, get in my car. I don't love these ratchet hoes, all I want is neck. When I'm done, I send them back home on my name, put respect.
And we back, no cap. Shout out to Be Nice. You know,
What? Why you hitting yourself?
because it went out.
Stop hitting yourself.
It went out in my headpiece.
Just
You know?
because you can't hit, the work is still hitting.
Oh, okay.
Don't be out here looking crazy.
Hurting myself.
Abusing
Posing
yourself.
harm upon myself.
That's it. He's like, I can't.
Y'all,
Slapping himself.
y'all crazy. Who raised y'all people?
It's gonna be all right.
But nah, that was lit though. I like that. That was a good vibe.
Did you?
And y'all continue to send your music out, you know, to the Netwrk, the Litt
If
Network
you
at
send your
gmail.com.
music to us, to the community page, please, one, put your name on your song. Don't send me no song called AB1299367437.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
do
know
that.
what I don't know what that is. Also, if you send it through a friend of a friend of a friend, name the artist. Don't have Eric, John, Michael, Carey, Steven, and Rave J on there, and we don't know which one is the actual artist. That's not hitting. We ain't trying to do that. So I'm gonna need y'all to figure this out. Come on now. If you want to be professional, you want your songs played. If you like, dang, I done sent my song about 9 months ago. They ain't never played it. Well, because we don't even know who it is or what you're doing. We don't know what's going on. We don't know nothing. So make it easy for our engineer. And don't send us your YouTube link. I'm having a
Yeah.
little moment. Don't send us your YouTube link, your Spotify. This is a radio station. We are not going to be loading through the commercials trying to play your song. We
Yeah,
sorry.
please don't do that. Listen to the directions. You know, we've been operating for a little bit over a year now. We kind of getting the gist of, you know, how we want to do things. Just listen to the directions. Read the directions. I don't know what it is about people. I post flyers. It's there. I do it myself even sometimes. And people like, yo, what's the address or what time is it? And I'm like, it's on the flyer. You know what I'm saying? So just
Reading is fundamental.
reading is fundamental. That's my point. And whatever direction she's giving you to get your music played, we would like you to follow those directions so we can listen to new artists as often, as frequent as possible. And if not, we're going to continue to play the hot ones that we already have. So, you know, that's the Litt Network, the Litt Network at gmail.com. And that's network without an O.
With that being said, it's time for the best part of the show. Just in case y'all didn't know, Tony's Hot Tea Topics finna hit it with y'all.
If there's something hot to talk about, whatever it is, you know that we gon' put it out here on Tony's Hot Tea Topics. Tony's Hot Tea Topics tonight.
All right, y'all. We got a couple of things that we finna talk about. Just in case y'all didn't know, lovers and losers, it is love season across the gram. It is just too much going on for me. Also, first thing on the list, Lil Mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Lil Mama be in and out, popping in and out, but she wanted to shoot her shot, give a little chance to holler at Meek Mill, y'all. How y'all feel about that? Lil Mama hollering at Meek Mill.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we had a time when it is a woman liberated time. You know, shit, women need to be shooting shots. If you see something you like, don't sit back and wait for it.
But the tea is that Meek Mill, you know, got a little something that he ain't really put out on the gram. He ain't made it instant important yet.
Okay, so he ain't really letting people into his business. He probably learned with the Nicki Minaj situation, like keep your business low key.
He got a little tenderoni. He, you know.
But it's all, I think that is probably the way to have success, to keep your business to yourself.
I think it really just depends on your level and your mindset. Like everybody can know all your business if you understand what comes with everyone knowing your business and you have the mindset to handle that.
That was well put. Some people just don't know what comes with that. And it's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? If you're really not within yourself. Some people, I really think that a lot of people really, truly don't know themselves. Because they'll sign up for some shit they really not ready for.
Yeah, they be like, oh, I want to be famous. I want to be an artist. I want to be this. I want to be that. Well, that comes with you can't have no privacy. Don't be like, oh, give me my personal time.
Not just that. What about somebody who say, hey, Tony, I want to date you? You'd be like, you sure about that, bro? She'd be like, hell yeah. Boy, I like you. Ooh, you tripping. I I be watching your show and shit. And you'd be like, okay, this is the requirements. You'd be like, oh, that's nothing.
Right, I'm busy.
All he heard was, I'll give you a shot. He ain't hear none of the other shit.
I need you to be ready. I need you to be dressed. I need you to come to productions with me. I need you to be on the red carpet with me. I need you to spend time. There's times that I'm going to be in Paris for a week or a month because I might got a movie. Can you deal with all that?
and that's the future of what your life is going to pretty much be accomplishing of. It's going to be moving around. You never know where this show may go. You never know where God may take you into some other places.
LaToya Luckett said that same thing.
Signing up now you got to be ready for these next 10, 15 years. It's going to be a serious grind. And then not just that, I don't have a lot of downtime, even for myself. Women be like, oh, first thing they say is you work too much. And I'm not going to continue to receive that from women. I'm just not. I'm not accepting that.
I get it. You just need to find somebody
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
busy too, so when
That's
y'all have
it.
those moments that connect, y'all can, mingle together.
That's it. That's
But
it. I like
in-
busy women. Busy women are cream of the crop.
Right. Y'all can enjoy each other when y'all
Well,
not
now,
busy.
because when somebody come off that grind, they really can appreciate you, versus somebody that's just always available. Like they mind is just you're too fucking available. That shit
You're
is like
right.
some childish shit.
You're right. You don't
know?
have nothing to do.
You ain't
You
got
always
nothing to
concerned
do.
about what I'm doing. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no homies
Look,
you can hang
look,
out
check it
with.
out. You got to go to the event at 8. I hit you at 7. So what's going on? Well, I told you earlier I had to go to this event. Oh, okay, cool. Well, hit me when you're done. I don't hit you. It's 11:30. Damn, you still at the event?
Yeah.
So what time you leaving? Well, realistically, you could have came.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? You could have been a part of this mix.
You really feeling it, huh?
Well, I'm just
you
saying,
coming from a
ultimately.
deep place
Well,
on this.
no, because
we
I
went
cut,
from
I
Lil
cut.
Mama Holla at Meek Mill
But check
all the
me
way
out.
down to your memory lane of how you feel about busy women.
I cut, and I talked a lot of even from women, and they just like, man, entrepreneurs have a hard road. Just the entrepreneurship, that journey, and just trying to build and have relationships. It's tough. It ain't easy.
It is. Also, some of us get bored easily. But anyway, 50 Cent.
You get bored easily.
Absolutely.
So what it take for a guy to keep your attention? Like, what they got to do?
So the things that like make me like not really be feeling is like, one, like you said, I'm a busy person, not necessarily just only in the entertainment industry, but one, I like my personal time. I like my space to get my mind together, to just be me by myself, individual. Two, I have kids and I am very active in their life, so I don't be like having time. So I need somebody who understands those. I need somebody, like, I like to see if we start making it that road and that step. I like to see how you interact with my kids. If your interaction with my kids is off, I'm already
What's the
off.
timeline on actually meeting the three Migos?
So honestly, since they're teenagers, there really isn't a timeline because I'm mostly always with them. So if you just happen to meet them, like, okay, say I'm out and you might live in my circle, you might see me at the grocery store. You see me, you see my kids in most cases. Or in the sense of, hey, my kids have a game.
Except this weekend when you were out
Except this
at
weekend.
One Music Fest without the fucking children. Which I told you going into this weekend you should bring the boys.
Nope.
And she was like, hell nah, I'm trying to be loose. I'm trying
I'm
to twerk
trying
on
to
somebody's
turn
stories.
up. Me and somebody's son.
You know what I'm saying? You know you feeling when that tongue come out. Ah! Oh,
Just in
yeah.
case you
Okay.
ain't know. But,
Okay.
I mean, no. Like, there's no really timeline. Because, I mean, I'm very open and honest. My kids are at the moment where they're dating. So they understand or are learning the dating scene.
Any one of them got like a consistent individual that they hanging out with?
They don't. My son was kind of chilling and talking to this girl for like a little while. He was, contemplating because homecoming coming up, so they trying to scope,
Figure out who the best candidate for that.
So he spent he spent a couple of months, just kind of talking and vibing and chilling. He was like, all right, Ma, I think she might be okay. I might invite her, only for her to tell him she got a boyfriend. But they was like chilling since the beginning of school.
She ain't got no boyfriend. She ain't got no boyfriend.
So
She just unsure, and she keeping him at bay right now with the I got a boy.
Well-
Did he go to another school? Why you chilling with me all this time?
Well, he's like, well, oh well, Ma, I don't know why she did that, but I'm finna go holler at somebody else. I gotta regroup. So
You know what's crazy? It's like
Yeah,
just
think
thinking about
Be a
that.
beast.
It's like just think about that. I'm assuming that they still pure right now. You know what I'm saying? They're still in their pure form. I was tainted at 13. You see what I'm saying? So even in them high school years, if you wasn't like, you can't friend zone me. Like I'm just not gonna receive that. Like, oh, we gonna hang out, we gonna chill. Okay, at some point my fingers got to get sticky. At least
No,
something got to happen.
no.
And she like, oh, well, See, I'm gonna know right then and there. I'm gonna put the pressure on you. You gonna let me know if you got a boyfriend. Now, I can't do that because I got somebody. And I ain't that type of girl. And we gonna get that off the rip. So if you don't, now okay, cool. You don't got nobody. I can wait if you
I
ain't
don't
got
know.
nobody.
So the thing about these
I'm not
new
gonna play
age
spare
young
time.
girls, I don't really know what's going on because like he was like the way she told him, I was like, what? She was like, she kissed me, and then told me she had a boyfriend.
Oh, see, they into that threesomes
I'm
young.
like, what?
They into that young. I'm telling you, this generation
Where they
gonna
do that
accept poly
Polyamorous?
lifestyle much more than my generation and the generation that came before us. They just loose.
I don't even know, honey.
They a bunch of little whores. Who raised them?
I don't even know. But we're not even gonna go there because I don't even. It'd be too much in the high schools these days. But anyway, so those who love Power, y'all know y'all had a whole big thing. Y'all ain't want Trey Songz to sing the song. I don't watch Power, and y'all better not crucify me because I don't care.
Yeah, I don't
But,
watch it either.
those who was like really crucifying Trey Songz, somebody said he sounded like a Billy Goat. They just wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Well, 50 Cent brought Joe back for the last episode. So if y'all watch Power, y'all would have seen that. I'm sure y'all was, at release because y'all was probably hanging on by the edge of your seat like, oh, I gotta get to this intro.
I did go and listen to it because I
listened
watched the
to
first
it.
2 seasons of Power. And I listened to it. I was like, okay, I see what people saying.
I listened to it. I
Yeah.
have not seen. I seen maybe 10 minutes of the first episode of Power, and I haven't watched it.
Now, let me ask you this. Why is it that you don't watch Power?
It's not necessarily just Power. It's really like reality TV dramas over stuff because I really tried with the Empire thing, and then
I did
season
too.
1 was like, okay, all right,
Right.
that's cool. Season 2,
Same as Power. I did. I was on it.
yeah, I'm like season 2 was kind of like, Then it started getting like real just
There you go.
ridiculous.
Right there.
And
The
so-
moment.
It's supposed to have died.
Listen, bro. Once they started, I'm gonna tell you when I was watching Empire. I was watching Empire to the scene that the Jesse Smollett guy. Okay.
It's not even about the
But when
as
he
you
had that
say,
scene on the balcony, and I was like, nah, that's too heavily insinuated. I can't do this.
Well, it's not
That's gonna
necessarily-
that fucked the spirit up.
For me, it's
He
not
was,
the as you say
kinda
androgynous
like
stuff.
servicing somebody on the balcony. And then as the camera panned, you saw him getting up type shit. Like, he was like, all right, shit, I got you straight,
That's not really what make me stop.
Yeah, like it was, and I think that was in the first season or something, right? Episode 3? Yeah.
She not even here. He talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, that's not what make me stop. It just the storyline just starts to get ridiculous. It just gets over exaggerated, and I hate shows that are over exaggerated. Like they
Yes.
just be doing
Power,
on screen.
the moment, I think it was the end of season 1 where Ghost, first thing, I'm trying to ride with it, but Ghost running around assassinating niggas and then going to put a 3-piece suit on with
Right.
cufflinks and then running the club. It just wasn't real to me. I'm a big I watch docs. I watch a large amount of
Dude, I really want to
documentaries.
pause pineapples. I really want to get to my Tony topics.
Oh, go ahead.
Topics, okay?
Go ahead.
So we got a little beef out here in the city, just in case y'all didn't know. A little beef between Ice Cube and Byron Davis. Byron put on Twitter.
Barron.
Whatever his name, whoever. I don't really know him. But anyway, somebody told him, or he put on Twitter. Somebody told me. It's another Big 3 article talking about me, Ice Cube, the Big 3. I told y'all in the group chat, keep my name out your mouth. If you need me to really address it, I will. Busters and Ice Cube respond back, you got my number. Don't let the money fool you. Ice Cube said, you got my number. You ain't got to tweet it out. Holla at me. Because Ice Cube said, don't let the money fool you. He's
I
still
like
hood.
Cube. I'm a big
Still
fan of Cube. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Cube cold, man. Cube cold. And I'm not even a fan of Cube from the aspect of just music. Like, music is like, oh, okay, he's cool. You know what I mean?
He's like a wholesome gangster. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
you could do that. He's like, look, I'm cool. I could be daddy. But
you know what it is?
I ain't a killer, but don't
I think
push
what it
me. Well,
is
he is a
when
killer, I
you're a
guess.
real solid individual, people know that. And when you're not moving, when you're trying to be malicious or you're not a shady person, you move solid in everything that you do. People know that. Ain't nobody about to be playing with you. They know what time of day it is.
So, hey, if you got some beef, hey, Cube say pull
Fry
up.
that shit.
Pull up.
Cube steak style.
Leave your beef. Like Cardi B said, you better keep that beef at Roof Chris or end up toothless. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you're going to be spitting out corn. You ain't going to be able to eat corn if you ain't got no tooth.
You can be gumming it.
Yeah, for real. You still left all that corn on the cob. My grandma
Ew.
would hate you to come to the house. Let me tell you something. I just went out with someone and we had some wings. This
And left all
person,
the meat on the
what?
bone.
And she's throwing it away. I'm saying, it's like you only ate one wing collectively out of
Like
all this
2
shit.
bites?
Like she'd eat it, like she'd hit it, like the drum. Like she'd hit it, bow. You know, you supposed to go around that thing 2-3 times.
And then you got to get the ends.
And then you got to get the little cartilage and all that. You got to get all.
Gotta get the
Man, she hit it one time, pop, and dropped it. Pop.
Maybe that was just in front of you. She wanted to be kind of
Oh, she wanted to be cute?
delicate.
She didn't want to get the vein all in between the
Right.
little bone and all?
She was
Oh,
like, look,
shit.
we just out chilling. I don't want him to see how I really get down
Nah,
to his wings.
I need
But
women that's gonna
she
eat.
probably went home and got some more wings. She was like, oh, a heifer hungry?
Yes, yes. Do y'all do that? Do y'all go out and eat a little bit and then
I
have
don't,
you ever
but
done
there
that?
are women that do.
You never did that?
Uh-uh.
You know,
I
you gonna
need-
eat.
I need you to see how I eat so I can make sure
Do
that
you
you can feed me.
pre-eat? Do you pre-eat before you go out to eat? Just so you don't eat a lot.
No, it depends. Like I pre-eat for
I'm
events.
hungry. See,
I
I'm going
pre-eat.
empty.
Right, yeah. I pre-eat for events because I never know what they're gonna have.
Right.
But if we going out to eat and I know what the restaurant is, I know the menu already before I get there
'Cause
because
you
I done
looked up the
Googled it.
oh.
I done Googled it.
You know what's crazy?
I already know my
never,
options.
I'm not that person. Like I make the reservations or I know where I'm going. I go there. I don't know nothing about the menu.
No,
I just know the
check
place look
menu.
nice and I like it. Somewhere I want to sit and I want to, enjoy this ambience. You know what I'm saying?
I check the menu, see what they got, see if I'ma like the food, see what people saying about it.
Now we talking
I
about
got
that. Give
questions.
me a restaurant that you've been to lately that you're fond of.
That I've been to lately.
Mhm.
I like Crab Queens. I went to Crab Queens. I've been there twice. They was good. I had the fried crab legs one time. It was I don't know if I would eat fried crab legs again because it kind of like toughens the shell and makes it a little harder for you to like really vibe with it. Also, y'all know I like seafood, so shout out to Cracking Crabs, my homeboy Michael. He is out there doing his thing, working on getting his food truck. But you know what I'm saying, he out there in Tucker, and his food is amazing. Whatever magic God sauce he put on them crab legs,
It's good.
it's banging. And pretty much, I mean, that's it. I did go try out the Blaxican, and I can't say that it's my favorite restaurant, but for a vegan dish, it was alright.
Okay.
So,
That's cool. I had somebody yesterday. It was Saturday was their birthday. So yesterday they went to. They say it was right next to Slutty Vegan. There's a place right next to Slutty Vegan or something like that. I forgot the name of it. She was telling me, but when she told me she ate, she was like, "Man, it's delicious."
I don't know.
So I'm a big
but
Italian fan. I love Italian food. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like shade.
Also,
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Also, Nicki Minaj announced her retirement, y'all. She said, look, she's trying to have a family. She's trying to be booed up. She ain't really trying to entertain y'all right now. She's trying to entertain her future hubby.
That's a setup for an album. The album
You
coming
know
out
what?
next by the spring.
You know, I don't think it's
When
going
that
to be
summer
about the
hit-
spring. I think she's going to put like a Beyonce move. You know how Beyonce sit
By the
down
new
for
year?
2 years.
Oh.
She sit down. She sit down. She relax. She don't do nothing for about a good year, 2 years. And then around tax time, she be like, oh,
Bow!
Beyonce
Oh
back.
yeah, she know how to do it. Beyonce said, "I'm gonna hit y'all when y'all got y'all most.
So, yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna hit you at the top of the year around February, March.
right. My concert ain't going to be the September, but
Hey,
it's going to be
yeah.
announced
So
in
you can
January.
you can go ahead and get it in advance at a good price, and it's crazy because $1,000 is a good price for her.
Her tickets.
Man, what? Her ticket is rent, man.
I sit in the back.
I don't
row,
know.
okay?
Listen,
As long as I'm in
I'ma
the
say
building,
this.
I'm okay.
Maybe I don't have a dick power. I ain't had nobody bought me a ticket yet to nothing that was over like 300. Women get it all day long. I'm like, man, that thing is ruling the world. I'm talking about even the pussy that wasn't even born pussy.
Let me tell you why you ain't got that.
Why?
Because you ain't messing with busy women. Busy women
That's right.
got, they like, let me make this time valuable.
That's probably what it is.
Yo, it's a concert. He got
You
time.
know what it is?
I got
I think
time.
what it is, the busy women, we both super busy. So there is no time to develop anything because we just super fucking busy.
It depends. Pause right there. We're going to talk about that. Pause. Also, it's a lot of IG love going out in the building. Just want to shout out to YG and Kalani. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know.
Colonic. What?
Kalani.
I'm just
And also Jeezy
Talking
and
just
Jeannie
talking
Mai. They made it all Instagram love.
Jeezy and
fame. Jeannie Mai, the girl off of The Real, little Asian little chick. Look.
That's Jeezy girlfriend?
Yeah, that's
You talking about the woman that's like very
the
unattractive
little
physically?
small Asian girl. Yeah,
Ah,
she the only
Jeezy.
Asian on the team.
Jeezy, why you
Right?
doing
It's like-
that?
She the only
She
Asian,
not,
right?
you talking about the one with the little square head with the strong jawline? And when she get up, you be like, sit down, please?
I mean, she real slim. She.
Very.
I mean, that's his boo thing. Okay, they done made it Insta
Jeezy,
famous.
oh,
It's
chill.
real.
Bad. He went from, what's homegirl? The 2015, 2010 Mary J. Blige. What's her name is? Had the crackhead mama, nephew, and all that. Keisha Cole. He went from crazy ass Keisha Cole.
Keisha living her best life. Shout out to Keisha.
Yeah, Keisha.
She doing her thing. She got a baby. She happy.
Another
she
baby?
got a whole.
She got another dude, another baby? Outside of old boy play for Cleveland?
Yeah,
Booby
they
cousin?
had a
I
whole
mean,
show.
booby?
They having a whole little taping or whatever about her pregnancy and all that stuff.
Wow.
Keisha Cole living her life. She don't care about y'all.
See, that's what I'm saying. Women out here just throwing that thing. They running the world. Y'all running the world.
I'm
Shit,
just
somebody
saying.
choose me. I'm out here working. Just hit me up.
Last two things on the list. Rest in peace, LaShawn Davis, Grammy nominee, winning songwriter. Definitely shout out some love to his wife April. We sorry. Shout out from the Lit Network. Prayers up. We're losing a lot of good people out here in this music industry. So make sure that y'all stay prayed up with your family, your loved ones, and remember that just because they famous, they got hearts and families and love too. So just keep some respect and love out to that. And last but not least, before we talk about the topic that is on Duke's mind, Bobby Brown, he got kicked off a jet airline because he was drunk and out here having altercations with people in the streets. Bobby, get your life.
He was Bourbon Street belligerent drunk.
I wasn't on the plane, so I can't say if he
It
was
probably was.
Bourbon
If he got
Street.
kicked off, it was
I
Bourbon
can't
Street
say if he was
belligerent
like
drunk.
Super Bowl week drunk. I can't say if he was like
Is it
NBA.
Buckhead Strip drunk before Ray Lewis got here drunk? Because
I don't know, but he got kicked off. He Bobby Brown.
That's a certain level of drunkenness.
He gone. He gone.
Is it
he
Times Square, December 31st drunk? Because that's a different drunk.
Oh my God! And Duke, you wanted to talk about Dave Chappelle, but we're gonna play a little song. We're gonna come back, bring our guest, and bring her in to see what she want to talk about it. So we're gonna play "Take Me Away" by David Fuller.
David Fuller, Take Me Away. We lit.
Take me away, 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 away. Yeah, look, out here making paper. I got me a new shorty. Celtics beat the Lakers. Party at the Garden. Everything is good. Happy with my baby. All these other hoes throw the pussy at me. Sorry for the language. She from California and she talked to me in Spanish. Now Poppy speaking Spanish. You drive a nigga crazy, and I want you to know that you my baby girl. You take me away, 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 away. Don't take it all away. You take me away, 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 away. Don't take it all away. Look, singing at the party. She already know it's gonna be women at the party. Sitting at the party. She calls me when she drunk to tell me that she miss me. Babe, it's been so long. She just wanna kiss me. Ain't no other girl for me. All I ever want is a one-on-one with me and you. You drive a nigga crazy, and I want you to know that you my baby girl. You take me away, 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 away. Don't take it all away. You take me away, 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 away. Don't take it all away. Take me away. Don't take it all away.
We are back in the building.
We back. Duke Des
Tony.
doing Lit Network.
Dominique, living in today's time.
Who we got in here today? Let me let them.
You gonna let the people on your IG see
Is
him?
this some stuff?
Introduce yourself again. Introduce yourself.
Let them know who you are. Let them know what you're coming here
Okay.
to discuss with us today.
I am Miss Elo. That is actually my handle for all platforms. IAMMSELO. So follow me everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. I am here as an actress, radio host, writer, but I definitely wanted to talk about some information. The last time I came, I shared with you guys the Playboy Troy web series.
How's that
So
going?
it's going really good. Tonight is the third.
Wait a
What
minute.
did
Pause.
it say?
Hold up. Hold up. That was so delayed.
What did it say?
Because he was doing something. I
I
watched
checked
it.
it out.
I watched
I'm a
it.
fan.
Did?
I'm a fan.
Awesome.
As a matter of fact, let me pull up my history on my.
I watched it. I just subscribed.
That's awesome.
Oh, boy. That made my stomach hurt.
Hey,
Shit.
Mrs. Engineer, if you out there listening, we just playing, we joking,
Disclaimer, he's a good guy.
we're just joking,
Good guy.
just knee slapping around.
I watched it. Okay. Damn.
Anxious.
And
Average.
that's the type of reaction we want. We want people to be excited about watching
Yes,
it. So,
yes.
yeah.
How did you watch it?
Yes. I'm gonna
What
tell
was-
you though. I'm gonna tell you.
What was the setting
Yes,
like in the room when you was watching it?
Wait, that's not even
Lights
the
dim.
best part of it though, because
Under the cover.
that first episode, the first sensual episode that comes out that I'm in, supposed to come out tonight sometime. So
Oh, really?
it's finna get juicy. Yeah, it's finna get real juicy.
Is it a series or is it?
I
It's
ask
a
you
web
what it's like
series.
later.
Mhm.
Oh, you know, did
It's
you
a
pull
web
it?
series,
No,
and
no,
it's
no, you
a
pull it up.
bunch of teasers, so it's like 3 to 5 minutes. Most of them are all 5 minutes long, but it really gets you like, oh wait,
Let me
it's
ask you
over.
this question.
What
Let me
happened?
ask this question because I'm actually a part
The
of a
poor
web
people
series.
say it only takes 7 minutes to get a guy there when you and I.
Yeah, in the web series, it went a little quicker. It went a little quicker.
That's what I'm just saying. It only takes 7 minutes. So that means you
That's
2 minutes
fucked up.
shorter. They recovering.
Hey, not all of us, okay? And it depends on the
I'm
amount of
just going.
stress.
I'm
and
just
work.
going by the stats of what like
That's
the point.
not-
If she a
people say,
baddie,
and-
it's 7
No,
minutes.
no. It's not that.
It's
I'm gonna
not,
tell you
no,
something.
like,
It's-
when-
Go ahead.
So like I wanted to be a phone sex operator at one point in my life, right? And so they said like your goal is to get them to 7. Like you can guarantee yourself that if you're good at what you do, you can guarantee yourself at least 7 minutes because when they're listening and they're vibing, they're mentally. Statistics have shown that it takes about an average of 7 minutes. Like obviously there's an exception to every rule. There's some that take
That's true.
sooner. There's some who take more, but the average is 7 minutes.
So you're saying the average arrive time?
Yes, 7 minutes.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. What's ideal though? What's the ideal in your mind? Like is 7 minutes ideal? You need to add another 7. You need 14 minutes. You need a whole 15.
I guess it
You need
really
a qu-
depends on what you got to do and what time of day it is.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
7 minutes
If-
might be just right.
If you
Like,
got a lunch
that-
break, if you got a bathroom break, if you
If the kids by their daddy,
if you got a night out,
This
like
weekend-
it just
if you had a
depends.
long day and you're
Yeah.
really just trying to top yourself off before you go to sleep, I mean, you know,
Yeah, that I actually had a chick. She was like,
I ain't trying to be here all night. It's midnight.
She
I
was
gotta
like,
go to sleep, but let's go
Sir,
and get this
you're
quick in.
taking too long.
yeah. She was like, bruh. She was like, is it not good to you? I was like,
So I'm trying to make this last forever.
she like, nigga, how much do you miss me? I was like, man, it's been a minute.
That's funny.
You guys.
Adult shit, man. Adult shit, man. Let me tell you. Then when I was done, I went in there and I drank a Capri Sun. I drank a Capri Sun and I ate a Dorito bag out of the box with all the different variety bags, and I got me a mini muffin bag.
You just
He
taking
had a
all the
snack
baby
pack.
snacks.
I eat baby snacks.
You know what? That's a good idea.
I eat the
Women,
baby snacks.
y'all might need to have like a little goodie bag, and they might leave faster. You know
Yes.
what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Get
no,
like
no,
a
no.
little drink, a little snacks,
Even when I
Hurry
go over to
a
chick
little
house,
care package.
I know a lot of women
you
they
go,
don't
care package.
I know a lot of women they don't smoke, so I go there already on my level, and then when I get there, I got to have me one. So I'm about to go on a deck, or I'm gonna go up, whatever.
Yeah.
I got to get in my zone. You dig what I'm saying?
The way to get Duke is through a care package.
No, that's not the way. To do it.
Get him,
yeah.
get him a snack.
I seem very simple, but I'm really not. But let's get back to you. So this web series, this is the first season of the web series.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the first season. We're on chapter 3, supposed to be dropping tonight, which I'm appearing in as Nia. She is, I guess, the yin to his yang in regards to his playbook, because he's the playboy. And so we just
Ooh, I
filmed.
like that.
We just filmed a few more episodes, so it's supposed to drop every other week. at this point.
Let me ask you this question
Yeah.
with that. How did you acquire that role? Did you have to cash for it? Did you know someone?
No, what happened was, so I do make a film in 8 hours every month, and
Oh, with,
under
Mafia?
yeah, with Mafia, and so
He was over there.
Jade, she was a judge for one of the competitions. Well, actually, a little bit more. And the first time she showed up, her like energy was just like high and stuff. And me, I'm just always trying to make people laugh. You know, it doesn't even matter. So we were like watching the films, and it's always something that we can like pick out to make fun of. And so that's just kind of how it happened. And I would just kept like yelling crazy stuff out, and she was just like laughing, like what is going on with her? I love her, like. And so I just kind of changed it around. And when she was like going over her review of each film, I was just yelling out, "We love Jay, we love Jay." So she's like had it in the back of her mind, and so she like hit me up one day, "Hey, I have this web series. Do you want to be in it? This and that. This is the part." And so I kind of read over it, and I was like, "Okay, cool." So that's kind of how it happened. Yeah,
We gotta go to the Mafia one day.
I'm
We
telling
gotta
you,
pick a day and go out there and
you really have to block your whole day because from
Yeah.
start to finish,
I
you
wanna-
will be tired at the end.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
super
want to
fun.
be a part of that.
It's super fun.
You gonna
It's
take a day off?
super
'Cause I
fun.
believe they do it on Saturdays, right?
Sundays.
Oh,
It's
Sunday.
usually the fourth Sunday of the month.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a Sunday off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, Sunday's a very good day for me, but I'll make that happen.
Yeah, it's the fourth Sunday of the month. I won't be able to do.
And then
It's
y'all
Saturday.
get like
This
to take the
month,
film
but-
home with y'all and everything. A little.
Yeah, what happens is we create everything that day. We write, we produce, we direct, we film, we edit, put it all together, and then we premiere it at night.
Short film? How long is the
Short
film?
film,
Like 15
yeah.
minutes?
Like 5 minutes.
It's about 5. It's between 4 to 5 minutes at tops.
How many have you done yourself that you kind of spearheaded? Or were you just a part of someone else's film?
Me
process?
personally, for the last 3, I've been able to write, film, and edit myself.
Okay.
With a new group because now they feel like I'm a little bit more advanced than some of the people that come because we have new people every month. So each month I'm getting like a new team. And so it's a good thing and also a challenging thing because then it's like, okay, what can you do? But then you find out that they really can't, and then you know that it's a competition, so you gotta make it work. And me, I'm super competitive. I'm like, drop whatever. This is the way it's gonna go. Like
So
I
you
know
like a
what they're looking
dictatorship.
for,
You start being like,
but
yeah,
I
we're gonna do it this
know
way.
I can
If she
take
got a new crew, they don't know what they're doing. You
right,
kinda
and
gotta
I
step
and I
up.
know how the competition works, and I know what
Right.
they're looking
Right,
for.
right.
So if
So
I
what are they
see
looking for? What are they looking for? What's the key things that they want to see?
the
tell
key
you her
things,
secrets.
I mean, so
well,
we
the
can-
key
so
things
we-
that they look for is sound, gotta be right. Gotta be right or gotta be the best in order to win a sound award.
They're helping you with that, though, right?
Right. Well, the thing about it is they give the review after everything. Like every month, of course, I don't win the sound. That's probably the hardest that I've ever tried to win. I don't care what because I don't have sound equipment. And so
you shooting with your own things?
right, everybody brings their own and you
okay.
shoot with it and that gives you more practice and everything with your
Okay,
own
okay.
equipment
I
and
see what
stuff.
you're
So
saying. I thought you go.
Like, do
and,
people
you know,
use like their phones or like
you use
cameras?
whatever you can to make it
Whatever
work.
you
No, I
can.
see what
I
you're saying.
the last one that I did, I had my face in the pond, and so I used my phone and I put it in the water inside the water case, and then it came on with my face looking like I was dead in the water. So that was like one of the probably stunts that everybody's like, "Did you really put your face in the water?" I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I didn't have any
Who doesn't
edit
put their
tricks.
face in the water?
I know. I'm like, I didn't have any edit tricks this month, so I had to figure something out. And everybody's just like, "Oh my gosh, she really looks dead." I'm like, "Listen, y'all got like one chance to make this work. Record me from the back. I'll record it with my phone," and it worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we have to, when we go, we have to bring her so she can help us. So
Well,
we have
she's
a
gonna
leg up.
already
Well,
be there.
they
'Cause that's the
yeah
thing
they
that she
set
does.
up the team, so.
Fuck. We trying to
I mean, if
figure
you
out how to
slide
do
up now, just
it. We got to slide something in your cash app. We take Zelle.
No, this is what we gotta
PayPal.
do because she keep getting
all
a new
of it.
crew. You gotta just look real amateur because she
Yeah,
keep getting the new people.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
just
what?
look like we don't know. Just look lost.
Yeah.
What happened?
Don't bring anything
I
out.
don't
Just
have
leave
nothing.
it in the car.
And the next thing you know,
Pull out
we
the whole
turn the thing and we just
production.
turn up.
Yeah.
And they like, oh, they
We
be
got the
walking.
green
Yeah.
screen.
We walking with the slow music,
Right.
looking super cool with her in the middle with fucking small. Oh yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, we gonna kick their ass.
right.
Now, how many movies have you done with them so far?
I've probably done about 7 or 8. And then I've done 2 promos because when you win Viewer's Choice, that means collectively that is what everyone would pick as the film that they would see.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I've won 2 of those, and so with our team, once you win Viewer's Choice, you do the promo for the next month.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you normally go there just by yourself, and then they pair you up with other people who
Right.
are also there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Even when I brought a guest, they were like, yeah, she's going over there.
Really?
Yeah.
So they don't want.
Yeah, but she had fun. It was.
So, I mean, what does it say? They just don't want that because some people have a natural chemistry.
They don't want to know that y'all have pre-made something.
Right.
They want to know you
I know
coming
what we
straight
do.
off the
I
dome.
know what we got to do. We got to go there, and we can't even talk or make eye contact.
Yeah.
We just got to pull up.
You just got to pull up.
But
That's
I
how
feel
it
like they're
works.
going to know that we know each other, so we're going to get separated off.
So y'all can't even
Damn.
know each other. Y'all got to be at separate tables and be like, hi.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Put on a hat and
Yeah.
some shades.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you got to braid your stuff back Cleo style. You gotta come in there
Hopefully they
thugged
won't
out
look at the
with your stomach out.
Instagram page.
right. Set it up. But, hey, we kind of already messed up because, we already had him on here.
Right.
So he already know
And I
who we are.
I communicate
That's
with him. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty cool.
So we already messed up.
Are you familiar with the Atlanta Black Film Festival that's coming up?
I am not familiar with it, but I do want to attend that. We tried to submit this particular series, but it was too late when we found out about it.
Right.
But I am trying to attend for media for the magazine. So
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff. That's give me your name again so they can.
okay, it's IAMMSELO. That's Miss Elo. Also from Playboy Troy, what I wanted to mention, the sequel is now changing to my part as a lead role, as in Playgirl. So instead of Playboy
so it's a
Troy,
spinoff.
it's now it's a spinoff of
That's
Playgirl.
good. That's cool.
Which,
So you did an excellent job. Then. So you must
yeah,
have did a real
because
good
we
job.
were in the middle of filming, and she was just like, huh.
It has to be any man thing. They got to be a girl kind of.
Right,
Yeah.
and she's like, huh. So we brought up, what if Nia was like a Playgirl too? And then we just kind of started talking about it, and she was like, oh, that's a good pitch. Yep, we're gonna go with it. So we literally got the ball rolling, and we probably did 2 episodes a week and a half ago. It's supposed to come out October, and then I'm supposed to guest star in another one that she wrote, which is called Black Valentine. So my character is now in 3 different series.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to the hustle.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You ever meet someone and they try to minimize what you do because they feel like you're not a big time actress, you're not in the big time, so to speak? You ever had that encounter?
I have not met anyone who has made me feel that way, because everybody that I've met is just kind of, when I talk about it and I talk about whatever I'm doing, it's just a lot of support. Now, whether it's fake or not, I don't really care.
Right.
It's just, I try to leave all the negative stuff out. It's usually people you know. So it's not necessarily the people you don't know, because when I meet people,
and why
they're
is
just
that?
like, oh my
Like,
gosh,
I
that's so
see you
great.
in a little promo.
Yeah,
when
they
they
use
put
the
Lil-
Lil. Yeah.
Listen.
They be
Listen.
jealous.
When
They
you
be
use
jealous.
Lil
Yes.
to describe any fucking thing that somebody's doing
Dude,
as an adjective, Lil.
Yes. Every
That's
time.
crazy. Let me let y'all go back and finish talking to her.
Lil, I seen your little hair cute.
Boy, you got to the little car now. Boy, you whipping with your little ride.
Your little web series.
Yeah, a little web
Little
series.
radio show.
Oh, I saw you were doing, you playing a little Lena and shit. Okay.
But like the thing that gets me, especially specifically just generated to the Lit Network, when you tell people, "Oh, I do a radio show." Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like a podcast.
Yeah.
No.
Like
Yeah.
I just said a radio.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Oh, boy, all right. Yeah. Because on Mondays you do your little podcast thing,
Yeah,
right? It's a
yeah.
little podcast
Little
thing.
podcast thing.
Right.
Little
Yeah.
podcast thing.
Yeah,
Right.
It's we joke about it all the time. Like, it's funny because it's when people don't know you, you get more support.
Yes.
And
Why do you think that is the case?
I think because the people who know you is either one, wanting to have what you have, or the influence that you have. Because a lot of times people used to minimize, like, oh, you're just doing too much and this and that, and
I heard that.
it's like,
I heard that a lot.
Well,
Somebody
it's not
told
too much for
me-
me.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
Somebody
like,
told me
a
my
lot.
personality is too big, so people don't like me because my
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah,
is
I've
too
heard
big.
that too. I've heard that, like a lot. Like I'm cutting a kid, and I'm asking, hey, what do you like to do, or what do you plan on doing
Right.
after school or whatever? And he's like, man, why you getting all into that? Like, what I'm saying? Just cut their hair. And I'm like, this experience is beyond a
Right.
haircut. And that's really where it clicked on me. I'm like, yo, I'm not just a barber. I'm a counselor. I'm a therapist. I'm gonna let you get in my chair and lay it on me. Guys tell me
Yeah.
all type of things because
Yeah.
sometimes they don't get a chance to talk to someone.
Right.
So how often does a man have a person in his little bubble that close on him for 15 to 20 minutes at a time,
Absolutely.
twice a month type thing? You know what I'm saying? If not more. And I just feel like that is
They're not even just that much time because there's some people who spend time with people with that time and show interest in that person, that
right.
kid.
And it's
that-
genuine. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because I really want you to take a load off. I hate when people sit in a chair and they be like this, like, man, relax. They got a back on it.
Yeah.
Sit back.
Yeah.
Enjoy that back. That's why they made it.
Yeah.
It ain't a stool. You know what I'm saying? It's a chair.
Right.
Back all
right.
tight.
But
back
people just be
problem.
tensed, and one thing for
Yeah.
men, man, we built on pride, especially black men. We built on pride, heavy
Yes.
as and rooted.
Yes.
And we don't really know how to let that go and just have a good, solid, quality relationship. And even when I see it, it almost look weird. Like when I see little kids come to shop and they got BFFs and they partners, I'll be like, man, this look too.
Yeah.
It just look weird. I just didn't come around having a BFF. I ain't come around another male caring about me that much.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So even when it is displayed, it's like my mentor had to groom me in that. You know what I mean? He now became my daughter's godfather, but he had to groom me in that because I didn't come from an environment where men treated each other that way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I
It
think
was
that
like a
that is
dog
very
eat
important.
dog world.
Yeah, it was just like you get you, you get me, and we are cool based upon our common interests. We like girls. Okay, cool. We cool. We wear the same shoes. We cool.
Right.
We both play
Nah,
Madden.
you wear the same shoes. We alright because I don't really want you wearing your shoes.
But
I
nah,
wear
when
my
you're in
shoes.
school,
Yeah.
you know how it go.
Yeah.
You know?
In school is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you in school
Yeah.
and you're a makeup kind and you meet a chick that y'all gonna be at each other's house doing each other up. And even if you really characteristically outside of makeup don't like her, that makeup between the two of y'all gonna bring y'all together more times than not.
But see, that runs over into adulthood as well
It
because
happens the same way.
women, yeah, it does the same thing.
You got your party
find
partners.
you find that one thing and you cling to it, and then everything else is like, well, I don't rock with
But
them
that's
with
why
that.
you gotta shake the bush and let the dead leaves fall.
Yes.
Every now and then. I think really, if not quarterly, at least twice a year. Every 6 months, you gotta evaluate the people that's close around you.
Yes.
Because over time, you can start collecting trash and baggage.
Yes.
Like, and just people.
Ordering friendships.
Yes.
Yeah, you just hoard it because you think you're obligated to give them that.
Like, I moved here in last August, so it's over a year ago, and a girl that I met, we got real close. I promise you, most brilliant 25-year-old that I have ran into, like.
Right.
And then once I started doing radio, started doing acting, started just doing things out,
Right.
it just, the support became less and less. I started hearing from her less and less, and now we don't even speak. Like, it's just, I reached out. It was short. Me for one, I don't have time for that.
Oh, I'm
Like,
definitely with you on that.
And then it was to a point where I'm like, okay, I didn't know what was going on, so I just let you be where you at. And oh no, I haven't even spoken to my mom or blah blah blah.
You know what?
And
That
then-
always be the response. Like,
Girl-
oh, it's not you. It's just
But-
I'm just having a little self-me time.
But that was the
Every
lie
time.
because one of our mutual friends sent me conversations, and she's like, I haven't been on social media. Like, you have my number, you know that, right? But it's okay. Like, I don't do liars. So I just kind of like let that be a wash. Like,
When you
So when you
that-
say the mutual friend, so is the friend then only really your friend? Because if I'm a mutual friend with people, whatever this person's doing, I don't talk to the other person about it, and whatever this person's doing, I don't talk to the other person about it. Even if you have Sally over here, like, girl, did you know Trish was da 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 da? All right, cool. But when Trish,
Right.
like, where does your loyalty lie when you in the middle? Because I don't hate people like, oh, well, she don't like you, so I don't like you. If I have a connection with you, I have a connection with you. If I have a connection with her, I have a connection with her. And long as those separate friendships are good for me, I don't really be paying attention to the beef between y'all.
well, the mutual friend, she has her own separate relationship. She got introduced to her through me, so she has her own separate relationship with her or whatever. It was just when I was conveying the story, she was like, "Wait a minute."
That
She
don't
was
make
just
sense. Hold on.
like, and then I
That's
was
that girl
like,
shit.
yeah,
That's
and I
that
was
girl
like,
shit.
I was like, first of all, I already know. You didn't really have to tell me, but I already know how it is. Like, she can't stay off social media. So it was just
Yeah.
like this whole thing of, I'm too grown for this. just say you didn't want to deal with me no more, and I'm done. Like, no hard
Right.
feelings. You moving on
Right,
with your
right.
life. I'm
You
moving
don't owe
on.
me nothing. You know?
Yeah, and it was just weird. I'm like, I don't do this petty stuff no more.
Let me ask you this question: what if
you
you had
know.
a friend and they was sincere, but when they go through things, financial stuff, maybe life just not quite positioned right for them, they kind of become reclusive and reserved, and then you reach out to them, and it's like, nah, they say the same thing. Nah, it's not that, but you don't have that other person say, let me tell you this. Would you still take what they saying as face value? Say, hey, nah, I'm just dealing with some stuff, whoop to whoop, and it ain't you.
It just depends on the person because
The reason why I say that because I meet people and I've met people in my life where they only hit you when they up. When
Yes.
things are thriving,
Yes.
things are good. When things are not good and they're not thriving, they're not to the well off in the situation at that time. They don't. They go completely ghost on you.
I could do that. I'm that type of person.
Okay.
Like if I'm going through something, I really just not in the sense that I don't want to be bothered, but I don't want to be bothered. I want to get my mind right, figure my
Right.
stuff out, figure out what I messed up to where I got to this level, regroup, regain. And
So
sometimes
do
when
you
you
not
have
have
people,
close friends that you can kind of maybe communicate with that with them, where y'all can kind of maybe share resources or maybe share
I don't.
understanding? You don't have any woman that you can have a sit down
my
with
mother,
your mom.
but like even so with my mother, like I don't,
There's only so much.
moms are warriors,
Yeah.
and so it can. It's a love effort, but it can also be an irritation effort. Like it's like, okay, Mom,
Yeah,
I get it.
I almost came that close to
understand.
blocking my
I
mom.
understand. Okay, all right.
Me too.
So
I like for real. Like,
Me
like
too.
for real. Cause like it was something I was doing, something I was saying, something I was having a back and forth with someone. And on my social media, I could.
Your
I
mama
could
come
say,
in. Don't
my
do that
mama
to my
come in.
baby.
No, it ain't that. She'll come in, and I was like, Ma, I had to call her. Ma, I'm deleting the shit. Okay, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I post something or. And it was just a couple times, but that was the time I was just hot. And when I'm hot and I gotta get this off, I don't all that. Hold on, whoa, stop it. Get your hands off me.
Yeah.
All this trying to stop me from. I'm about to express this. Let me go ahead and do this.
So
Then
we're
my
gonna
mo-
take. Oh, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off. Like
I'm
that.
just saying. Even
We-
with that, we sometimes you gotta shake the bush, let Dave leaf fall, and keep moving.
We're gonna take a little minute. We're gonna hold you hostage just for a little long because I want to put you in on our lit conversation.
Okay.
But we're gonna play the next song since it's really in the theme of what we're going on. I don't even know if this is the theme of the song, but the title is because we not with it, okay? And that is by Leo Billy and NX Billy.
We lit.
Next when yo ain't with it. Next when yo nigga really kinda fit it. I told my bitch go get it. I told that nigga go get it. If you want smoke, I'm with it. You catch me in the city. You catch me in the bitty. Shoot at your bad like Ricky. Shoot at your bad like Ricky. You a broke bitch, you just pretty. You a fuck nigga, you ain't big. Fuck nigga, you ain't big. That bitch think it's a ditty. I'm on the block with my Jenny. Shoot at some shit not friendly. Shoot at some shit not friendly. I am not your can. You see me with chose, you know that she chose. Flexing on the ground, I'm wiping your nose. Fuck nigga know how to play with this shit. If a nigga want smoke, we gon' pull up and hit. We chasing the money, we tryna get rich. I'm on the drink, so I walk with a limb. I smoke out the bag, you smoke out the seal. I thought I've been told you that truth on my heel. I'm catching it, packing, I'm making it flip. Bad little hoe when they get on the tip. I'm having these hoes, so I feel like a parent. You know that I got on so here they can drill. Run up on me, your ass getting deal. Ski, ski, ski on your bitch lip. Ain't playing with these niggas no more. Pull out the chopper and let that bitch go. I was down bad, but I found my way up. I found my way up, fuck niggas. I got my glizzy, you know it's one smoke, then it's up. I can get fat, they stuck. Shit bitch wanna fuck. Now no colored up. Yeah, you say what poppin', nigga up. Nigga, your pockets full of dust. Pocket watching, you gon' get touched. That nigga, he plotting, you gon' get buzzed. So that boy some mollies and school buzz. Next when yo ain't with it. Next when yo nigga really kinda fit it. I told my bitch go get it. I told that nigga go get it. If you want smoke, I'm with it. You catch me in the city. You catch me in the bitty. Shoot at your bad like Ricky. Shoot at your bad like Ricky. You a broke bitch, you just pretty. You a fuck nigga, you ain't big. Fuck nigga, you ain't big. That bitch think it's a ditty. I'm on the block with my Jenny. Shoot at some shit not friendly. Shoot at some shit not friendly. I am not your can. You see me with chose, you know that she chose. Flexing on the ground, I'm wiping your nose.
And we're back. But nah, I'm telling you, man, we had a conversation while we was on break, man. Jamie Foxx, one of the coldest guys in entertainment.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Oh my goodness! All right, y'all. So we held her hostage because I be out and about looking at the media, listening to people conversations, doing what it do, and this was just real interesting to me. So as y'all know, I'm saying Tristan and Chloe were a thing. They got a child together. They was all in love and like or whatever it is that you do in the celebrity world. And then all of a sudden he had a little thing, little rendezvous with Jordan Woods, and so that became a big beef. I
So
don't
this
know.
dude is still cheating?
That's not it. That's not it,
Because
honey.
black men don't
You,
cheat.
I mean, you know they don't stop. I mean, because of
Well,
a post.
maybe
Don't
maybe he
stop.
doesn't identify as black.
Black men don't stop cheating.
Maybe
Yeah, there we go. There
there's
we
a word
go.
missing.
There we
There's a word
go.
missing.
Even
But,
if they get caught.
Either way, so
they
he
get
wants to get Chloe back. So he called in. He called Drake actually and was like, "Yo, Drake, what should I do? I really wanna. I'm feeling how I wanna holler at it. Like I want her to come back."
Wait, Drake got that type of pull where the grown man gonna call another grown man?
He called Drake. He called
They're
Drake.
not besties now.
So they didn't call Lil Duval. They called
No.
Drake.
He called Drake. I don't know why he called Drake. He called Drake, and apparently Drake said, "Pull out all the stops. You want her back? You gonna have to go up on 100." So his idea of going up on 100,
Keep
he
your dick
bought
to
her.
yourself.
He bought her a $400,000 Porsche.
That's not enough.
Well, he bought her that, and all it
Right.
did, all
can
it
do
did was get him a dinner date.
But
So
that's not enough, though. That's not enough.
Well, it's a start. I mean, she turned and gave him a dinner date, a little moment. So we'll see after the dinner date how she feel and
caved.
what
She
other.
should have just like.
Nah, see, the thing
Send
is,
it back.
She got
like
her
Kobe.
cut.
Kobe did his move way back in the day in Denver,
You're right.
and he bought, I think it was like a $10 million ring back in the day.
Yes, he
But
did.
he kept his dick to himself after that.
He ain't
That's
moving
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's the
Tristan
thing.
keep getting caught.
Because he don't want to
Because
keep
Tristan
spending
is a
$10 million.
clown.
He keep getting caught.
Tristan Thompson is a clown. A lot of these dudes are clowns. I'm gonna tell you, something. You know what Tristan Thompson is?
Canadian.
He's an AAU kid that never had time to be a child. Now he's a grown ass man and he's doing
Yeah, he
childish
playing.
shit. That's what all these basketball and football players are doing. When you play football and basketball year round, you ain't got time to F off. You ain't got time to go get
You
a
gotta
piece of
focus
boom.
on making it to the NBA.
Your
or
whole
the
job
NFL.
and mission is to get there. Now you're there. Now you got a whole lot of money, and you ain't really had no experiences outside of dribbling the basketball on the court.
Yep.
So now you don't really know how to interact with women. You're a fucking clown. You're doing dumb shit. And on top of it, you run around here doing stupid stuff. Well, why is you... Man, listen, go order you a chick, have your partner pick her up in a limousine tenant. You dig what I'm saying? Bring her
You
to your
can't-
crib.
Sometimes you can't do it with the partners because the partners are shiesty too. These
Well,
days.
listen, you're not trying to marry nothing because your old lady just had your baby. You just want to peel her off. Let your partner sample her first.
Yeah.
And by
but-
the time she get
but
to you,
when
give
you-
her a wet wipe,
But
and
you're
then
not
you finish
listening.
her off.
You're not listening. When you put too many people, it's like the people that rob the bank. They always get caught because they bring the wrong person in.
Well, you
had-
shouldn't be robbing the bank.
But I'm saying, like, if you bring your homeboy in, every time you look at the media and every time you look at the other things and stuff that you see online, it's always someone in so-and-so's camp advised of X, Y, and Z. It's not the
Right.
people all around and about. It's always, yo, someone very close to Duke told us about something he was going through. Someone very
Well,
close to...
most times when you ain't paying people what you say you're going to pay them, like Warren Sapp, you order 2 chicks, you think you're just going to pay one. No, that's not how it works, sir. Give her, listen, you know what the old heads say? I pay them to leave and shut the fuck up.
That's true.
That's what it's
That's-
about.
that's
When you
what
have a
old people
significant
say.
other, you got something to lose. Most times you're supposed to find you somebody who got something to lose. See, these niggas don't even know the game
Yeah.
because they wasn't raised right. Like if you're gonna cheat on your girl, go cheat with
We
somebody
do
who got
not
to cheat.
condone
I'm not saying we
cheating.
condone it, but it's a way to do your foolishness if you're gonna do foolishness. My dad told me that a long time ago.
That's, I was always told, if you're going to do something, be the best at it. Whether it's be a fool, whether it's to be a comedian,
Yeah.
whether it's be whatever, whether it's to be a liar or a thief or whatever, be the best at it. That means if you decide, hey, you know what, I'm just going around stealing, I'm finna rob people, I'm finna do this, do your homework.
Tony
at it.
Dominique.
Be the best.
I know that I'm gonna be rich and well off. I'm gonna be real wealthy. Life is gonna change for me.
Okay.
Person you see today, you're gonna see him, but you're gonna see a lot of money behind him.
Okay.
Hopefully at that point, I have found someone I built with. I feel trust. Whatever.
Absolutely.
I don't know how to share a penis. When it's exclusively for someone, I can't go give it to anybody else.
That's a different mindset.
No, it's not because I just can't do it. Because once I like her, I don't fuck with you no more like that. Get off of me. We are roommates. I'm going to the living room to play 2K. It just came out. Leave me alone. You can have the bedroom.
So if you dating somebody and they start feeling you falling off, that means you're not following somebody else that you really feeling?
No, that don't mean that. That doesn't mean that. I'm saying in
Like,
that
I just
moment.
need a translation
no,
moment.
no, me
That's
falling,
what
me
the
falling
translator
off.
said.
It could be a lot of things. Like if I'm working a lot, if I go
Might be
a
just
length,
tired.
if I'm going lengthy of time without seeing my child, that's another thing. I go numb, and a lot of chicks are like, you be going numb when you ain't seen Chica. Da, da, da. And I was like, shit, stop caring. If I go through 2-3 weeks and I ain't seen her, I don't really care how you feel about nothing. You come in, why you ain't there? Man, shut up, man. I ain't seen that little one in a minute. Now, you going to help me get to that?
So how does
That's
someone
what-
help you? Like, can she?
They help me get to it.
No,
It's easy.
I'm saying like, can she like go pick up for you? You know what I'm
If
saying?
we
Like,
on that
you
level,
busy?
yeah. If we on that level, yeah, it's no problem.
Like, okay, well, I know you got to work, but I'm gonna go
Well,
get chicken for you.
it's-
So
it's
when you get
it's
home,
like
she
cooking.
here.
It's like cooking, right? It ain't cooking that's the issue. It's the the prep that go into it, the cutting and all that. Before that moment happened, there was a lot of things that led up to that moment, and we've communicated. And one thing I've realized when you date a woman, you can express why a lot of men don't express. Because when a man express, a woman don't rectify it after it's been expressed. She's, oh, it's gonna be all right.
Fix it, babe.
That's it. That's it.
A lot of women do that.
Okay. That's why men don't talk. You don't talk to me. You seem so distant. Because when I do bring you in, you're going to use it against me, one, or you're not going to do anything at all.
Yeah, I used to be a Bob the Builder. I've changed
Can
that.
we fix it?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
But I think that ultimately,
But
if
I
you're
mean,
in a,
you-
what
well-
you just said earlier about dating a guy. He has
Yeah.
to come. He has to
So,
maneuver a certain way.
Listen,
with your
Linda.
children.
Listen, Linda. With what you just said, you have to. It's really about finding the right people because
Exactly.
while men have been hurt, women have been hurt. Everybody been hurt. So
Right.
if we can all clear the air, I feel like Jay-Z today when he was like, "We know the problem. The issue is
Yes.
the problem is everybody been hurt. It's non-gender specific on your feelings being hurt. It's
Right.
not. So if everybody can get past that wall and realize, oh, I've been hurt, but guess what? He might be hurt too. Or yeah, I've been hurt, but she might be hurt too. Once everybody jumps over that hurdle, I think everything can actually start leveling out and people can start thinking with a clear mind in the sense of, okay, he might be feeling this way. I need to listen to him. She might be feeling this way. I need to listen to her. But everybody's so for self right now in relationships.
Right.
Nobody is considering. If you take away yourself, if me and you are dating, and my whole job is considering you, and your whole job is considering me, that relationship can't do anything for flourish because I want to make sure you're happy. I'm trying to listen to you, understand you, study you, figure you out.
Right.
You trying to study me. So I can't be selfish if I'm so focused on you.
Now,
You
guess what?
can't be selfish if you're so focused on me.
It then breaks if you have any infraction there where you bring a past situation with you. If you carry the baggage with you, then that means that person has to, before he can show you who he is, if his name is Jeff, he has to show he is not
I
Frank.
don't agree.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree. Actually, I had this conversation with somebody, and why I understand that wholeheartedly. I have the mindset right now, and this is through growth and development and a lot of prayer. I have the mindset of realizing that people can't help sometimes but come hurt. You don't heal all the way by yourself. It's just not what you do. So when you meet somebody, you have to realize that you're going into it with a certain amount of moment. Like I have to deal with some stuff in the beginning, and you just have to make sure, am I worth it? Because when I meet you,
Keyword, worth.
when I meet you, I don't know you, you don't know me. Our vibe hasn't connected. We have to work through the, I don't really like this. You don't know my likes and dislikes to fully. I don't know your likes and dislikes fully. And there's some stuff while we're together, I may not have experience. And now I've experienced with you, and I'm realizing, I don't really like that. But I didn't know that before because I haven't experienced it before. So can I get through that with you? Absolutely. But people don't have the time, the energy, and the mindset to grow and develop and move through those hard times to get past those. It's like, oh, she getting on my nerves. Oh, he getting on my nerves.
Two things
I'm
you
out.
said I heard, and I heard the whole thing, but worth and time. A lot of people don't know their worth, so they can't get true value for someone because then they dispose themselves to people that's really not going to feed them. They're not going to reciprocate that to them. You see what I'm saying? And then another thing is time. Everybody's running real hard to maintain something. Either you're working in the corporate field, and you got some people that's working corporate
I'm
and
the worst. I'm the
and
worst. To
they're
get to
doing
me, it's a
something
lot.
else.
Doing something
So
else,
it's a double-edged
right.
sword for them. And then you have you have 3 boys that's fully active.
I'm the worst.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't make.
So how much time you think you have for somebody?
I don't really make a lot of time, and I'm cranky. Not necessarily because I'm cranky in a relationship, but just because I'm doing so much.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of that seems like, oh, she's an angry person or she's upset, and it's really not that. It's just that I'm busy. I'm
And now
tired.
you
I
see
got other stuff going on.
Why people in the industry date people in the industry.
Industry, yeah,
I
because
didn't
they
understand
understand.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. But like I like even when I was a barber and I wasn't even doing comedy, I remember it was times my daughter mother just couldn't understand why I had to be in the shop so much. Until she got a solid hairstylist and nobody could do her the way that hairstylist could do her. And she was like, she had to sit down with her hairstylist. She was like, I'm always trying to get him. All he cares about is shop. And she's like, that's how it goes in this industry.
Yeah.
And you want him to move from here to Carrollton, and it's just like he gonna lose everything. That he has to start from zero and prove that he's good And you know how people
Well,
are. Would you
right.
let anybody come and do your hair behind me? Oh, hell no. So what you think he has to deal with?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And she was like, wow. And so it takes a coming to light type moment for some people. You can't just hit them with logic, explain it to them, break it all the way out. That still ain't good enough.
It's all mindset.
They got to go through the process. Hey, we're going to take this quick break. Who's up next?
Hey, we gonna play this song. It's called Georgia Peach by Eli. I think it's a girl, y'all. Cause
Let's just spell it out so therefore we don't
it's
offend
Eli, but Eli could be Eli, it could
Or
be Ely,
Ely.
it could be it's so many things again.
Non-gender specific song.
It's a girl. I know it's a girl because the person who sent the email said she.
Okay.
But I just don't know how this girl pronounces it.
Is Eli a unisex name? Is that
I feel like all names are unisex in this new
At
world.
this point,
For
It's
real?
all unisex. It's just nothing but Duke is so you can have a girl named Duke.
I
It's
mean-
all unisex.
Nah, I'm not dating a dude. It's something, you know what's crazy? It's some unisex names. It'd be like, I can't do it.
yeah.
I can't do it. Like when they take male names and put Isha on it, I'm not dating
I was gonna say
Tyronisha.
like a Keisha or something.
I'm
like
not dating a
that.
Tyronisha. I'm not doing
Tyron-
it.
You're not gonna
Tyronisha.
date a Dukisha?
What?
Anyway,
Frank Keisha.
Georgia Peach by Elo. Not Elo, because she right here, but
We lit.
My single ain't out.
They can't play that.
The traffic moving slow and heavy. Now I can't wait until I get home. And I'ma light it up till I get ready. Don't need distractions on my cell phone. But when the clock struck 11 and I got that text from you, so now I'm looking for my keys. I'm a right and left shoe. You're finally off work and you're set to come through. Well, baby, I'm headed your way. Yeah. Well, it's a smooth ride down 75. I got my windows down, smack that Georgia highway. Uptown, just driving around. I'm trying to make my way to my baby. Yeah. I'm passing cars, passing the stars, flying down Venus to Mercury way. Yeah, here I am coasting past Mars. Been trying to get to you all day. Put up my jewelry. I got my hair out just the way you like. It's getting late, I keep it moving. I think I'm ready for the night drive. Cause I finally found my keys, I found my right and left shoe. It's been about 20 minutes since I got that text from you. So now I'm swerving to my right, about 4 exits away. Go ahead and open the gate. Well, it's a smooth ride down 75. I got my windows down, smack that Georgia highway. Uptown, just driving around. I'm trying to make my way to my baby. Yeah. I'm passing cars, passing the stars, flying down Venus to Mercury way. Yeah, here I am coasting past Mars. Been trying to get to you all day. I'm passing cars, passing the stars, flying down Venus to Mercury way. Yeah, here I am coasting past Mars. Been trying to get to you all day.
Making my way down 75. I got my windows down, smell that Georgia high.
Street down 75.
Making my way down
Smell that Georgia high.
windows down, smell that Georgia
Drifting through the night.
Making my way down
Cruise
75.
on to the sky.
Windows down, smell that Georgia high.
Hey, we are back. It's your girl Tony Dominique and Duke Desdoon laughing on the mic, and we
Duke
are living in
Desdoon.
today's time on the Lit Network. Just in case
Hey,
y'all
now,
didn't
my
know,
new name for the next few seconds is Mr. Elo. Okay. Thank you.
Duke Desdoon. Okay, I don't even see you as a Mister female name. Like, they just wanna-
You know that's the new thing now. That's what's happening now. You know what I'm saying? Women are so liberated, it's so powerful. When they get married, like, nigga, you take my name. Come on, don't make
Are
me do
you
it.
serious? I
Yes.
would never.
You haven't seen the
You know
women
what?
that's proposing?
That's not a new thing though.
Well, it's
Like,
not new, but it's becoming
I'm
more
from a
popular.
different
It's becoming
generation.
more
I
popular.
would never.
if you
seeing women,
trying to holla at
proposing to
Shawty
men?
right here,
Yeah, they
ain't
do
proposing.
that. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm all about the knee. That's why I've been working out, get my knees right, because I'm ready to get
I'm
down
not
on one.
proposing. I want my ring.
For real.
Right.
Because like I feel like
I'm not
when you are
proposing.
the female and you propose, like what do you get? Do you like, look, I proposed to you, now you got to buy me my engagement ring? Like how
Now
does
you
that work?
have to marry me? Like that doesn't
How does that work?
makes no sense. Like that won't be me. I'm sorry. Only getting on my knees for one thing, and it won't be to propose.
Nothing.
Oh, no man, he didn't even
Absolutely
hear
not.
that.
Say
He
that-
didn't even hear that. Hey, don't
Say that
repeat.
again.
Don't repeat. Don't
Say that,
repeat.
because I was getting scope from my team.
Don't repeat.
Double back. What you say?
Don't repeat. Abort mission pineapple.
What you say?
Abort.
Hit the playback when you watch it on the live stream.
Now I got to go all the way to the... right here. Let me see. Oh.
Ooh, hit that playback when you watch it again after the
What
end
the
of the
hell
show.
did she just say? Bro,
She
you
ain't
got
say
me
nothing?
off my focus. Thank you, though.
Yeah, he definitely. I don't think he heard it either.
Nah, he did. But we want to hear this. Go up, because I don't think they heard it.
She ain't say nothing. The listeners heard it. She ain't say nothing. She ain't even say nothing, cuz.
What she said? What she said? She like short, thick niggas? Okay, I'm winning.
Not what she said.
I'm winning. I'll take that. I'm going to make it up in my head. That's
I
what she
like
said.
good niggas. You look
See that?
however you want.
See
Long
that?
as you're good to
See
me,
that?
I don't care.
That's what I'm talking about. I think I found Miss Desdome.
Oh my
Ma,
God.
I'm bringing up New Orleans. Had the red beans ready, you heard?
Anyway,
You like red
go
beans?
ahead and tell the people. Hey,
I like
pause.
food.
Oh.
Go ahead and tell the people where to find you, where to follow you, what projects you got going on, where to watch it. I know you have, the
Okay.
Players. I want to call it the Players Club. The Players Club dropping,
Basically.
dropping tonight. Let them know how to tune into that and what time
Players
to drop
Club.
it. Right, I'm gonna call it
Okay.
Players
It's
Club.
Playboy Troy. The Players Club. What you think, she diamond? You're not going to reduce her.
Yeah,
Diamond
was
I,
lit.
I definitely cannot be diamond.
You're not going
Diamond
to reduce
was
her to a
lit.
fictitious world to be diamond. Nah, not my future.
She could be Ebony.
No.
No.
You can be like Dime Ebony, like the mid between.
Let me ask you something.
No.
If you was a dancer, where, like...
No, we're
what-
not doing this.
Okay.
We got a timeline.
Okay,
Go
cool.
ahead
I'm
and
about
let
to
them
go
know.
there.
Let them know where they can find you, follow me, what they got going on.
Okay. You guys can find me on all platforms at IAMSELO. That's I am Miss Elo. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. Our projects that one has already dropped, Playboy Troy. It's on YouTube. Everything is on YouTube under J. Angela Moore. The new projects coming up is Playgirl, which I am the lead role. And the next one is Black Valentine, which is a family drama. And I also guest star in that one as well. And that one should be coming up October, November as well.
That is what's up. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing,
Thank
what
you
you
for
got going
having
on.
me.
Thank you for hitting me up and coming back and letting us know what you got going on. Anytime you got something going on, definitely let us know.
I sure will.
If you want us to post something, let us the people know on our Facebook, whatever, send it over so we know what's going on and so we can support you too. So thank you for
Okay.
coming in. We're gonna play Hello by T Dot while we bring in our next guest. Okay.
We lit!
Make a body down, do it gracefully. My name got a buzz. Yeah. Hey, let me tell you why they hate on me. Make 'em bow, do it gracefully. I got a buzz like a bumblebee. Got stripes like a referee. My bitch bad, she from Italy. Got me crossing border, I'm a refugee. Got me doing things I never seen. Scuba diving in the Philippines. Blue water, Florida, jet skis. Riding in the mountains on 10 speed. Shorty got a man, but she with me. She must be doing one of them evidently. Shorty said I'm fly like a frisbee. And the only thing she wanna do is lick me. Put the dick all in the kidneys. And that's why they hate on me.
Let me tell you why they hate on me. My name ain't corn, but I'm rich on me. Got so much ice you can skate on me. It ain't my birthday, but got the cake on me. Hello, hello, hello. Let me tell you why they hate on me. Hello, hello. It ain't my birthday, but got the cake on me. It ain't my birthday, but got the cake on me. That's one of many reasons why they niggas hate me. Got more dough than a baker. That's why I keep them nines on me like Gretzky. collar. So I'ma keep on grinding, chasing every dollar. The niggas blind if your eyes can't see. And these are the reasons why they hate on me. Let me tell you why they hate on me. My name ain't coin, but I'm rich on me. Got so much ice you can skate on me. It ain't my birthday, but got the cake on me. Hello, hello, hello. Let me tell you why they hate on me. Hello, hello. It ain't my birthday, but got the cake on me. Let me tell you why they hate on me. My name ain't coin, but I'm rich on me. Got so much ice you can skate on me. It ain't my birthday, but got the cake on me. Hello, hello, hello. Let me tell you why they hate on me. Hello, hello. It ain't my birthday, but got the cake on me.
This goes out to the 90s babies. It's D-Shay, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This goes out to the 90s babies. Please don't play, boy, you know we crazy. Last generation that grew up outside, we misunderstood in all y'all's eyes. We might be just a tad bit impatient, but don't worry about us, know we'll make it. We're 90s babies, no, we're not lazy. We live, and the reasons may be cause we're 90s babies. Yeah, we're 90s babies. Yeah, we 90s babies. This goes out to the 90s babies. This goes out to the 90s babies. Yeah. We rugrats like Tommy and them. Grew up watching Invaders Zim, cause I was different like none of them. And I remember ain't had my daddy like Simba, but still a number one contender. You can call me courage, but ain't no coward in me. Got the power and I puff up quickly. I do this simply cause I can, and I really hope y'all understand. I'm unstoppable, my dreams possible, just like Kim. Why don't y'all want me to win? Grew up to be the man. Had to finesse like Ed and Eddie. Had to make sure I was ready. Got hella balls like spaghetti. Please don't test me. You'll never catch me like Ash. Reminiscing about the past. You get left there. I'm the best here. Can't wait to see where I'll be at next year. Cause I got that VHS now. Call that a very hot sound. Just waiting to hear that you're proud of this 90s baby. Cause I'm crazy. This goes out to the 90s babies. Please don't play, boy, you know we crazy. Last generation that grew up outside. We misunderstood in all y'all's eyes. We might be just a tad bit impatient, but don't worry about us, know we'll make it. We're 90s babies, no, we're not lazy. We live, and the reasons may be cause we're 90s babies. Yeah, we're 90s babies. Yeah, we 90s babies. This goes out to the 90s babies. This goes out to the 90s babies. I miss Pac-Man and Pac 2. Damn, I wish they wouldn't have got you. Back when things were so simple and the music still stood a chance to. The wave was beepers instead of iPhones. Walkmans with the CDs. The kids today couldn't see these. Macarena instead of hit them folks. All that was a lit ass show. Good burger with Kenan and Kel. Miss my childhood, can't you tell? Outside every day, hide and seek. Bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you wish? Damn, I could've got used to this. Growing up, wanted to be Batman. Needed Peter Pan, where's Neverland? Fruit Loops with Toucan Sam, but now it's just Texas for Uncle Sam. Damn, that shit wasn't in the plan, but that's just how life go. Reality stopping the show, not paying bills, all we know. Focused on money and ladies, R.I.P. to the 90s, goes out to the 90s, babies. Please don't play, boy, you know we crazy. Last generation that grew up outside, we misunderstood in all y'all's eyes. We might be just a tad bit impatient, but don't worry about us, know we'll make it. We're 90s babies, no, we're not lazy. We live, and the reasons may be cause we're 90s babies. Yeah, we're 90s babies. Yeah, we 90s babies. This goes out to the 90s babies. This goes out to the 90s babies.
Visit AtlantaNX.IBNXradio.com for the latest in community news, sports, and local entertainment. Get your business and event listed in our online directory. Advertising opportunities and more are available at AtlantaNX.IBNXradio.com. Visit us today.
IBNX Radio. IBNX Radio. IBNX Radio. IBNXradio.com.
Shelby and Amina. What's up? Oh, I got you. I see I'm here with you. coof sometimes, but I'm here with you. What's up? It's your girl Tony Dominique, and Duke is on break. Y'all know how he do sometimes. He take a minute or 2 or 3 or 10. I don't know, but I'm sure he'll pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like something y'all probably don't want to pop up. I'm just joking. No, Duke will be here later. He might be in the bathroom. I really don't know what Duke is doing. Joking, y'all. Joking. But anyway, we have the next guest and the whole crew up in the building. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to people who bring crews. I need a crew. I need an entourage. So if anybody want to be in my entourage, the Tony Dominique team, sign up, send me a DM because I need an entourage, y'all. I can't just be out here in these streets by myself. But we got Michelle in the building. She is the author of Life, Love, and Lockup. She had an amazing event this Saturday. Shout out to the marvelous Marissa. She is our on our Sunday show, The Rock. That's not the name of her show, but that's the name of the station that it plays on. So if y'all have a little moment and y'all want to do it God, tune in on Sundays because that's when she's rocking and vibing, playing that good Christian like stuff that we don't really play on the Litt Network. Sorry, y'all. But how are you doing today?
I'm blessed, overwhelmed, excited, everything, The book dropped Saturday when the event was going on. Okay. And the first day, we became a #1 bestseller in 2 categories. Okay. So the book is #1. It's one of the bestsellers. And again, it's in 2 categories.
Okay. And who did you bring with you? Because I know I was talking about an entourage. I ain't had no Duke. We need to get entourage. We out here by ourselves.
We ain't really operating on maximum right now. We ain't in our deal. We gonna get an entourage. We waiting.
I don't have an entourage.
You got a crew, a posse.
No, these
she got 2 people in the back watching the door, making sure that,
She got somebody in the car, keeping the car, because she want that temperature just right when she get in there.
Well, actually, these are, there were 10 co-authors in the book. Okay. So these are 2 of the co-authors. The people that's watching the door, we have to have security. I mean, we are we have a #1 security. Book.
Absolutely.
In 2 categories. We know they trying to get at us, so we got Jesus, we got the security. I'm just playing.
Nah, Jesus
no, she's not playing.
Nah, Jesus don't just take the wheel. He do security.
Yeah, I'm not playing about God. We got him
Jesus
for real.
got his chauffeur license and he got his security shirt. So you
Absolutely.
better go.
Hold on.
So what inspired you guys to make the book, to put this together and write this book?
Well, first, pause. Can we introduce?
I'm sorry, I thought you already did that. When I took my restroom break, I thought that already was taken care of.
Well, so we introduced her. She talked about what, and then I said, who did you have with you? Okay. And she said they authors, but I mean, okay, we gotta have their names on the show.
Right.
Pause. Pineapples. All right.
Hi, my name is Shelby Frazier. I'm one of the co-authors of Life, Love, and Lockup. And basically what my story tells about, basically my chapter is she's finally here. So it talks about basically me struggling through trying to find myself. And I finally find myself through actually figuring out who I am.
And you should let them buy the book.
Yes. Here it is.
Y'all better show. They came 3D.
Here it is.
Like a
Life, Love,
a
and
novel
Lockup.
choir.
Yes.
You see? Let them see that there. Y'all see that. Y'all get y'all some of that. Y'all see
Yes.
that.
It's on all major platforms. Amazon.
Good stuff.
Everywhere. Also, it's on Mimi's website as well.
This is mine, right?
I mean, you can buy one
If you gonna buy it, if it ain't about the money.
I thought that was my donation copy.
Well, what you really can do is go on
No,
Amazon.
They ain't playing no games about their coins.
And the ebook is 99 cents. I was going
Get
to
it on
just
your
let
Kindle.
it be for
How
one
much-
day,
how
but
much is this one? How much is the hardback paperback?
Listen, I'm the author. That's her book. You
It's
asked her.
25.
It's 25?
Yes, it is.
She said everybody's selling it for different price.
Yeah, y'all slinging this book like dope out here.
I'm telling you, they want it,
She
so
put her
I.
cut on it. She like, I actually, if you look at the back, I slid 2 extra pages too.
You
They want to
know?
leave that out. I
Said, look, if you go on her corner,
Yeah.
it's a different price. You
It's a
go
different
on my
price. Same
corner.
book.
You get a free bottle of water with mine.
You see what I'm
There
saying?
we go. There we go,
And
man.
I'm a dance at your wedding and or funeral. You let me know.
Going on.
Hey,
Oh, I love
Please
it.
go with the book.
Right.
and what's your name?
My name is Amina
She over here trying to get her social media together.
Right.
She said, look at me, kid.
My name is Amina Kirk Thornton. I am one of the co-authors. I'm chapter 6. And my title is Seated in My Anointing. I am a, well, I'm a lot of things. I'm an actress.
She had to think about it. She was like, what do I want them to really know about me?
I'm a wife for 20 years, a mother. I'm a lot of
That's awesome right there.
Wife
That's
of 20 years.
A wife of 20 years. How do you get 20 years with the same person? How do you do that?
I was in the military, and my husband was in the military,
Okay.
and I think a lot
Busy
of it had
people.
to do with me understanding his struggles and him understanding mine.
Did we not just talk about this earlier? But God, they ain't nothing but a word. God
Jesus Christ!
Yes.
What the F? Listen.
With the F.
Let me ask you
Say
this.
Jesus
Let me
Christ
ask
with
you
the
this.
F.
Absolutely.
As a woman now, you know, seem like you're pretty seasoned. You know what I'm saying?
What is
42.
season?
42.
No, it just means you've been around. It's a very appropriate word to say that you're a lot older than someone younger.
Right.
Not to say that you
In a
old.
mature stage.
You're in your mature stage of life. What do you think the young women and the young men today are doing wrong by not allowing us to have a flourishing relationship with commitment for like 20, 15, 10 plus years?
I think one of the main places people go wrong with is huge weddings.
Okay.
You don't have a house.
Keep it
you
under
don't have
5,000.
a car. You don't have
ain't
anything.
got nothing.
And you going out there splurging
Foundation real
so
weak.
you could look like Cinderella. Well, you're not Cinderella. So keep it real.
Okay.
Go back in 20 years like me and have a Cinderella wedding.
Okay.
When
So
you've
y'all had like a
established-
wedding
when-
after you got all your stuff in order.
We still haven't had it. We're going to have one in next October.
20 years and you say I'm building this good solid foundation to see if
so-
I'm
But
so-
I have my house, and I have my cars, and I have my stable family. I have all of those things. I have my career. So
now it's time
I'm
for the
not gonna
fairy
be
tale.
broke. I'm not going to be looking around arguing about money because we don't have those things.
So you think that people just go, not just with the wedding, but just overall, you think people just go a little bit over and above for no reason at a time that is just really not called for in their lives? And that's some of the reason why we really can't have the long-term commitment?
Yeah, because what does society tell us? Society tells us to have the car and have
Be
the
grand.
house.
That's what society
Right,
says.
Exactly.
Go grand or go home.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, go big or home. It's,
Right.
You know, if it ain't grand, it's like
Right.
it's
But-
so minimized.
But you gotta live. You gotta
Right.
live.
You do. Right.
And in order to live, you know, you have to have a plateau.
But you know what? What you're saying is true because I see here you have a nice ring. You know what I'm saying? Nice for real.
If you like it, then you should have
But
put
the
a
thing
ring on
is,
it.
I've seen where women put a ring that maybe wasn't as big, didn't gloss as hard, and they was happy. But you read the comments, man, people ain't shit. And they were like, oh, girl, I leave him, you give me something like that.
'Cause they
Oh,
look at the
girl.
material
And then here come the
things.
fellas, man. Oh, no.
I got a question.
If you my woman,
did you
I,
start with that ring?
Absolutely. This is the third one.
You grow into the ring.
They-
Okay.
You need to write the book about that.
This is
Not
the
to knock
third-
this book, but you need to write a whole nother chapter.
This is the third
And it's gonna be
one.
called "Grow into the Ring."
Grow. Ooh, touch palms with me. Give me some of that energy. Jesus. Ooh, you feel that anointed spirit in here?
All I want is my little
Put
back
that
crack,
down.
my little back credit. That's all.
You
Listen.
gonna get it too.
Now let me ask you this:
Grow
if you was
into
to write
the
a book
ring.
like that, would you then do and incorporate your ladies into it to, you know, maybe women who are
Are
not
either of y'all
particularly
married?
married? Or
I have been married.
Okay.
And that's why I
That's a
came out
part.
with
That's a
this
part.
book.
Married and not married.
See,
That's
have
a
been
journey.
married.
Yeah, I have been married.
Soon
it's
to
my
be married.
choice.
And do
No,
you
I
want to
have
be
been
married?
married.
Yeah.
I do,
It was my choice.
but I'm not right now.
To
Okay, that's a
get
journey.
divorced.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is my choice not to go back.
You don't want to be married again.
I will be married again, not
Okay.
to the first husband.
Oh, okay, so you will do marriage. You're just not dealing with that.
With somebody
individual.
else.
Yeah,
A
I
new
wasn't
person.
raised that way. I don't just date people.
You get so you got you come.
She
That,
like
that's
Wendy
what Muslims
I
Williams.
do.
got married when I
Like
was
That's what,
21
but that's what
years old.
Muslims do. They don't just date you. They like you. Next thing you know, you're pregnant.
That's what
and
Wendy
we married.
Williams said. Wendy Williams said she is not dating nobody. She ain't nobody's girlfriend. She's a wife.
Yeah.
There we go.
But
Yeah.
okay, so don't you have to go to girlfriend to courtship to become a wife?
Well, this is
Explain
me.
that to me.
Yeah, because I keep it real. So with me, it's kind of like if we have sex, then we go together, right? Yeah, you asked me to keep it real. I just gonna let Amina have a minute, but I just thought I'd tell you the truth. Right.
Yes,
Right. I don't do that.
think
I don't
you
do
love
that.
ain't no
Let's
other
just do it.
Okay.
No,
are mine.
I'm from
All
Miami,
mine.
and I keep it 1,000. And no.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I say that. I say if I give you gas money, we go together till the gas run out.
Okay,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So it's like my thing is I'm not into just giving. You know, I'm not just gonna just give it, but I'm also anti taking care of you or supporting you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I told one dude, he was like, "Yo, we gonna go to the strip club," and I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Man, they got the women." This is now. I was like, "Well, I got women." He was like, "Well, you ain't got women like that." I was like, "Those women ain't nothing like the women I got." I would prefer to give a woman. I come over and we kick it. We do our adult thing. And be like, if I'm going to leave the money on the dresser,
Leave it for her.
but
Let
I
her
wanna-
strip for
But
you.
no. What I'm saying is, I know this money gonna go to that Comcast bill.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna
what
go
I'm
in them
talking
groceries.
about.
It's gonna go in them Capri Suns package. I just drunk 3 of them.
Right.
Because I don't know if y'all heard earlier, but I drank after we done. I'm drinking kid snacks. I'm eating the
Dude,
kid snacks.
pause. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna just ask y'all some questions, let y'all actually get y'all interview because Duke will take y'all whole interview. We gotta
Okay,
put them
Duke.
on pause, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
The show ended at 11. We gotta
We'll be in this
close.
thing at 1:30 playing spades.
Then at 11. All right. So first
Let's-
first
we
question
gotta go to
is,
work
who
in the
came up with the title?
I did. This is my vision. God gave it to me. I am the author. I went and got my friends, and I also let God strategically put some of them in my life. So I was going through each one of these titles. And I saw that some of my friends were going through it as well. A lot of times people don't have a platform, and I'm glad that you asked that tonight. A lot of times people don't have a platform, or there's ways they can't get onto other people's platform. God bless me. I'm an actress, a known one. I do movies, I do plays. Really, and I'm a big time entrepreneur. So I have friends that do the same thing, and I'm just the type like this. I'm bossed all the way up, been like that.
Okay.
So
well,
instead of me, getting everybody else rich, I say, let's do this. So I went and got them. Because a lot of them are hurt, a lot of them are locked up, don't even realize that they were locked up. And they're living in a world of pain. And the whole
Now,
world.
when you say locked up, you
Yeah.
don't mean
Mentally locked up.
figuratively locked up, like
A lot of them are
emotionally and
locked
stuff
up
like that?
mentally, physically, some spiritually, some have already been locked up.
Okay.
Myself hit all
said that-
three
She
categories.
said that and covers it all.
Encompasses all levels of locked up.
Covers it all.
Got you. You been locked up too? You did some jail time? Oh, you a thug on the tip.
Oh my God.
See yo!
I was in
I
the
need
hole.
another cover,
So,
cuz.
do you have a chapter in the book, or do you have different parts where you segue in and segue out?
I have different parts.
Okay.
Because for me, I did another book where I was the co-author of Women on the Rise All Access. And I put a story in there, and throughout the book, I would tell everybody where to be looking for me next. And I gave them this, Life, Love, and Lockup. And then, boom, I hit them with it. And people that know me from back home and college and everything, they know all that I've been through. So
Where's
it's
back
no,
home,
it's
by
not
the way?
no surprise.
Where's back home, by the way?
I'm from Miami,
Okay.
Dade County.
We just had Miami in here.
MIA, take it to the house. All right. And what is your chapter? Shelby, right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm remembering things.
Shelby. All right.
Yes. It's she's finally here.
And you did say it was about finding yourself. What does
Yes.
that mean to you?
Because I was in depression after my father died, I just had to basically get up and just realize I have a purpose in this life. My aunt kept telling me, like, look, Shelby, like, stop laying here, stop sleeping, stop not doing nothing. But then God had really gotten to my ear and was like, Shelby, you got to listen. So I got up and I had to press on forward. And then that's when I had the opportunity of meeting Michelle Lovett right here, my sister. Seriously, my big sister.
And the crazy part of how I met Shelby, my mom passed in '09 unexpectedly. She came here to Atlanta. The next year, my brother. So I don't have a secret because I tell everybody my life is open. So I used to just party like a rock star. And she worked at Red Lobster, and they know how I get down. And the manager was like, you know what, Michelle, you come a long ways. I want you to meet somebody. She brought Shelby to me. Shelby told me her story, and I said, I've been there. I laid down for a long time, long time, because until you lose a mother or a father, nobody knows how it feels. So, for me to get on prescription drugs and all of that, I did all that, but God, and he brought me through. So again, like I told you, there's so many people that they hide it, but you gotta try to get a hold of people before it get too late. Because certainly the sun is going down. Mental illness, depression, and all of that, it is real.
How do you what we was talking about earlier, somebody saying they go through stuff and they kind of go reserve. How do you identify if just somebody just having a reserved moment or somebody's actually getting in a depressed, sunken place?
Well, I can't really say I can differentiate between the two. For me, is I identify things based on what I was going through. So, like,
If
I
it
can
looked like
see.
something I was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing this person and how she just seemed to be. It was an empty space.
Right, right.
Because I could walk around all day long like I got it going on, but on the inside I'm hurt real bad.
Right.
There's something that's gonna trigger you to make you see that that person is going through the same thing.
Okay. And how did you meet
Amina,
Amina?
Amina's my soror, and
What
What
Delta?
sorority are you in?
I am a Delta.
Okay.
I felt the Delta vibe. I was like,
And I'm
Delta.
an AKA.
Delta, that's
Oh, okay.
that's Delta?
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
ain't supposed to do that.
That's
Right.
Delta?
You ain't supposed you not in the presence of
bad.
the greatness. You ain't supposed to do they symbols and stuff. That's supposed to be
throwing
sacred
off
to
the
them.
rock.
Oh shit! I thought that. Okay, it could be the Rock. I could be a rapper.
But she was in a non-Greek sorority with me,
Oh,
Emerald
okay.
Queen, so at Payne College. And actually, I pledged her line, and Amina's just a great person. And it took us 20 years later that we met up. Her mom had passed, my mom had passed.
Okay, so tell us something that you really want the readers to know about the book and what it means to you. Everybody, give me like 2 minutes.
Start with Amina.
Okay, start with a minute. A minute and a half, really.
Okay, something I want you to know about the book. The book is a real breath of fresh air, I believe. It touches on things that are not being talked about. Me personally, I spent a lot of time in church, growing up in church. I'm a missionary. I go all over the world. And a lot of things that you're told to pray about, whereas, yeah, we can pray about it, but God also says watch as well as pray. He also says to do put in work. You have to
Without
put
work
in
is
work.
dead.
And so we need tools to put in the work. And this book is a great tool for putting in the work and seeing how women who are great and who have great aspirations have fallen down and gotten back up, or either they have not necessarily fallen down, but they were able to overcome whatever the situation was that they went through.
Okay. All right. Okay. She said she better put some God into it.
Yeah, I like
Better
that.
put it on.
It's a guideline, just a guideline for you to really follow, what goes on in people's lives that's going to go on in your life or anybody else's life. It just shows something real. It's just a piece of us that's real,
Yeah.
And then from there, you could really heal yourself. Just really heal yourself by this book. This book is awesome. You will cry, you will laugh, you will find something new every time. Every time.
Okay. And what you gonna say? She look like is it my turn? My turn. She got the is it my turn face.
Boy. No, honestly, listen. I just want people to learn to identify their struggles, their issues. You don't have to hide. There's someone out there that has went through the same thing, and then there's someone in place that can talk to you about it. See, it's not how you fall, but rather how you get up. Yeah. I am a living testimony about it. So I just want people to read the book, look at some of the stories, some of the people that's in the book. I think people will be shocked to know some of their stories, but it also will tell you or explain the kind of character you get out of these people, why or how that was even developed. So also, Life, Love, and Lockup is a series. So now actually on the male version, and it's also a docu-series. So we did the preview Saturday, let everybody see the documentary. The documentary is awesome. And I just tell everybody look forward to great things when it comes to life, love, and lockup.
Okay, while we got you already, we're going to go backwards around. Let everybody know where to follow you on social media. You already told them that we got a documentary coming on. We got book 2 for the men that's out there, so don't be feeling like y'all left out. We know men be feeling left out. They be feeling women run the world.
Yeah.
Before you
We
get there, I want to
include
ask
you
a
too.
question.
Yes.
Because I just love what women are doing right
Yes.
now. What is it that we can do as men to have that type of unified, front like women have nowadays? You know what I'm saying? As I see it, we talk to young ladies with all Women on Rise Access, a few other little pockets of women. They just work together, cohesively. And I don't see a lot of men doing that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I'm bringing it back. Hopefully, I can't say it's me. It's because I'm being led by the Spirit of God. I'm serious. I don't go to church because I believe, my ministry is out here. So I believe that we got work to do, just like the subtitle says. So that's my mission. I'm going to get with the guys just the same way I got with the women. Don't let them fool you. I'm part of Women on the Rise All Access. All I can tell you is this. Even the ladies here, don't let anybody fool you. It's hard work. So it's not like, oh, we're just getting along. Hey, yeah, we're in the forefront. Nah, you got work to do. So you got to put in the work. You got to identify each person's strength and weakness, and then bring it together. It doesn't happen overnight. But see, writing just helped the healing process.
Got you. No, that's good. I definitely appreciate that. Let them know where they can find you at, you as well, on social media, starting with you.
Facebook, you can find me as Shelby Frazier, SHELBY, Instagram, actress_Shelby Lynn.
Okay.
You can follow me at Mimi All Over on Instagram and Mimi All Over 2 on Instagram, Life, Love, and Lockup on Instagram, Michelle Lovett on Facebook, www.lifeloveandlockup.com. Get your ebook today. It's only 99 cents on Amazon.com. And the book for me is $20. And catch me in the street and when I'm doing a book signing real soon. May be different. Thank everybody for making our book #1 in 2 categories.
All right. Where we can follow you?
I can be found on Instagram at author.amina. Also on Facebook at author Amina Thornton. And my website, www.royalposhdesigns.com.
Okay, y'all.
All right, ladies.
I like how she like real chill, real cool, real vibing. But thank
That's
you.
what they say.
Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate you. Everybody who's been with us from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and forward. Those who have been rocking with us for a year in and beyond. We are going to the moon and back. Shout out to all our guests for coming in. Always remember today, tomorrow, and always stay living in today's time because
we're lit. Okay.
It's lit. Yeah, hey, yeah, it's lit, and like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T, and like it ain't lit. Yeah, it's lit, and like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T, and like it ain't lit. Yeah, we lit, 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 yeah, we lit.